Hello, Internet. I am Matt Haas, and today we are going to talk about Apple Pay and the largest tap-to-pay amount the teller has ever seen. I'm going to talk about this and a whole lot more on today's episode of Good Morning Haas.
Good morning, Haas. The show you can't miss. Rocking and rolling. With Matt Haas leading the way. Get ready to groove.
It's pure bliss.
Live from Philadelphia, waking you up. It's Good Morning Haas.
It's also Desert Bum Woodworking. He's here. He says happy Thursday and good morning, Matt and friends. Good morning to you, Britta Aller. Just dropping the Marios right away. Beautiful Thursday. It is beautiful. Good morning, awesome fun things and friends, says Hugh the man. Thank you much. And CS Live DK. Hello, everyone. And happy Little Friday. Okay, we'll call it Little Friday. I'm not mad at it. Jaden Suh 0428 says hello to you, Mr. Jaden. Laura CZ Fitness, there she is. Whoa, you're busting in on my screen. Hi, Laura, how are you? Hope you're doing good. CS Live DK, Einar Riss Hansen from Denmark. Oh, baby. So I go to pay for my car. I did pick up my car yesterday. Let's get some celebrations happening here. And everything seems to be working fine with my car. I am happy about that.
Yeah, boy.
Having a car work is a wonderful thing, and little life conveniences are starting to return because my car had the garage door opener, and my car's been in the shop for a month. So I got my garage door. It's hard to pull into the street, walk back to the garage, shut the garage door, walk back to the car, and then repeat when you want to, getting out of your car when you want to get in and out of your house is always crazy. Matt has wheels. I do, and I'm dangerous, baby.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
David W. Ryan's here. Happy Thursday. Did you miss it, David? Well, luckily I have the rewind. Over here on the YouTubes, if you're watching over on the Instagrams, say something in the live chat. Put Mario in the live chat. We heard a Mario sound several times. Yeah, when you hear anything Nintendo related, type Mario in the chat and I collect your names. And on Friday, I pick a random winner. No purchase necessary. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Programming note, tonight, what are you doing tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern? I hope you're over on the James Hicks channel watching me and Greg. My overlays are a little discombobulated over here, but trust me, I know you can't see me over on the vertical side, but these are the details. I have a link in the doodly-doo. Go get it, and I hope to see you tonight at 7:30. We are going to be talking about live selling. It's true. Niantic River Woodcrafting with Chris N. That's Mr. Chris Nealon, ladies and gentlemen. He says, good morning. Good morning, Chris. Always good to have you here. So, Apple Pay. Yeah. So, I go to pay for my car, and I take the wallet and kind of put it in my other hand. And with my phone, I swipe it up, and I pull up Apple Pay, and the guy looks at me. He's like, are you seriously going to tap that whole amount? I'm like, yes. I'm thinking to myself, I could be a baller. Let's go. Because it was, very, very expensive. Many, many, many thousands of dollars. And he's like, all right, you got to come behind the counter. And he got 3 or 4 of his colleagues. He was like, I want everyone to watch this. So the big amount comes up on the screen, and I'm like, bloop, with the Apple Pay. He's like, damn. Like, I know. Well, there's something. There's go join my email list. Apparently, I wanted to tell you that. Also,
Rich Vibes.
Rich Vibes is here. Hello. Jonah the Wash, I'm mispronouncing that, says good morning.
Good morning, Haas.
Oh, you kicked it off sometimes. Sometimes when you say good morning, you kick it off. Welcome to the show. I'm Matt Haas. When you hear a Mario sound, something like this, type the word Mario in the chat. Why? Because I'll enter you to win a free draw on Friday. I spin the wheel of Haasam. If your name comes up, I give you $2. Do you like $2? I think you do. I hope you do. Who doesn't? Who doesn't love $2? Here's a quick health update. Friend of the show, Dennis Gottesman, lovingly referred to as Denny G. He is not very healthy. He wanted me to pass along that in addition to his heart issue, which thankfully is starting to get under control, yay, his pneumonia, he has pneumonia as well, and he should be getting better by now from pneumonia because they have him on aggressive treatment. He is not. Pneumonia is kicking him hard. So the doctors prescribed a massive truckload of medicine to help him get on the right side of this. Pneumonia is no joke. And he's facing some financial issues. I think his house is going on the market 2 days from now. I mean, hasn't been working for a week and a half. The man is being put through the ringer, but hopefully with the new medicine he's on, he's going to pull through. Help me in wishing Denny good luck getting better. He's in good spirits, though. He's in great spirits. I've been talking to him. Also, I have a new woodworking project underway I want to talk to you about. Check this out. Do you know what this is? Nobody knows what this is. Nobody knows. This is one of those woodworking projects where only I am interested in it. Let me break it down for you. What's happening? I have this thermal printer. Okay, this is a thermal printer. 4x6 sheets come through here and they print. And then you have to rip off the little pieces of paper. These are the 4x6 sheets of paper. Okay, you get it? Like that goes through the printer. The problem I have is this is very lightweight. This weighs next to nothing. And when I go to rip the paper off, it pulls this up off the ground. And so what you have to do is you have to put your hand on top, and it's a two-handed operation. Well, me being the productivity expert that I am, I'm like, I want to anchor this to the ground. So I am building, I have not done yet, I am building this, and that squircle shape, see how they have rounded corners here? That's the rounded corner part. And I'm going to put these little pillars, and I'm going to put little pieces of wood. Get this off the screen. This is going to sit down into a well, so to speak. So when I pull it up, it's going to be completely trapped. Now, it will rise if you lift it up, but side-to-side motion, or like tipping up motion, it's going to be trapped. Anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing with that. And we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. And again, I've done this a dozen times in my streaming studio where I've built clamps for lights and different riggings and things like that. No one cares what any of this stuff is. I can't sell it. I can't give it away for free because you would have to have this exact item in order to take advantage of it. But when you're a creative individual who knows line art programs and has a laser burning machine, you can make some incredible things, and I'm happy about that because that's what I'm off doing. I love it. Today is Fat Thursday, a celebration of all things dough related. Happy Fat Thursday, everybody. Oh, yeah.
I'll be watching you.
Hey, I'm allowed to eat doughy goodness. Sergeant Hartman, man, he really gets on me sometimes. I don't know what's going on. I also wanted to do a callback to yesterday's day of the year, which was peppermint patties. Okay? Do you like peppermint patty? I have a fun peppermint patty story. The owner of the company is Patricia. That's her name, but she goes by Patty. And we used to go on sales calls to the big publisher in New Jersey, and she would visit the art buyers and things like that, and she would try and land new projects for the company to work on. So she would go to New Jersey once a month or twice a month or something like that. Often. She'd be there often. And the office that we had, our physical location was York, Pennsylvania. Not New York, not New York, New York, not the city of New York in New York. It was York, Pennsylvania. There's a city called York in Pennsylvania. So her name was Patty, and we worked in York. Do you see where I'm going? Yesterday's day of the year was York peppermint patties. So what she used to do, I thought this was brilliant. She would go to visit people, and she would give them a York peppermint patty. You know, the chocolate peppermint, they're York peppermint patties. And this is what was even more brilliant. If she wanted to connect with someone informally and went by their cubicle and they weren't there, she would just leave the York peppermint patty on the desk. No note, no nothing. And they would instantly know, oh, Patty was here from York. So next time she had a call with them or, exchange emails or something like that, they would sometimes say, oh, thank you for the York peppermint patty you left. Sorry I missed you when you were on site, whatever like that. Isn't that brilliant? Isn't that a brilliant marketing type of thing? Light touch, costs next to nothing, no time writing notes or anything like that. York peppermint patties. I always thought that was good. You Do It is here. I think is that John? Is that you? Yo, good morning from Wildwood. Hello. I'm glad you're here. There's an Instagram peep. Hello, the Park Bros. Welcome. This is Good Morning Haas. My name's Matt Haas. I am over on YouTube on a YouTube channel called Awesome Fun Things, and that's where the main chat is over here. We got a lot of people in here. Yeah. Oh, it's good to see you, my friend. There we go. That's good to see you, You Do It, boy. Wow. Yeah, I was talking about woodworking too. He's a creative individual. This is. That makes no sense to anyone, but believe me, I'm going to use it in conjunction with my little label maker there to make my life 1% easier. It's all I do is I just make things 1% easier, and it never, ever, ever stops. These are the Fun Havers. I have a membership here on YouTube. We have different perk levels. The level 2s get verbal shout-outs. Klondike, Sammy Superstar, and Tech Troublemaker. They get verbal shout-outs, as I said, for being level 2. Thank you for level 2 support. There's a join button somewhere in the doodly-doo. If you look around the video on the YouTube platform, there's a link to join. There's a join button. Have fun. Level 3 is the Venture Forward and Rich Vibes. In addition to verbal shout-outs, which you just heard, they also get their name on screen for being a level 3 fun haver. That's what our community is called, fun haver. You want to be a fun haver? Join the fun. Their names on screen, colored, gold.
Rich vibes.
Rich vibes. Oh, I use my 3D printer, and I see it. See, now I could solve this with 3D printing. Like I could build a little well for it, and you know, clamp. Yeah, yes. Wood and plastic can be shaped identically, and you know, to a hammer, everything's a nail. I'm a woodworker with a laser cutting machine, so everything is wood cut with the laser cutting machine. And it's kind of interesting because when you're dealing with wood, usually like this thickness, you have to think in 3 dimensions. So I've got a model, like this little paddle is next to this thing, and then I have to account for the width of the board so I can put a little pin. I have mortise and tenon. Anyway, it's a little more intense when you're designing a 3-dimensional, because for what it's worth, this thing, I'm gonna trap this as well, but I want this kicked up on an angle, and I want it a little bit higher. Like the most convenient way is to not have them both sit flat on the table, is to have this one up just a little bit, you know, pulling down. And anyway, but you're right, David. A 3D printer is a perfect tool for the job. I think in the 5th dimension, there's Tech Troublemaker. Hi, Tech Troublemaker. Welcome back to the channel, my friend. Tech Troublemaker just made me this. Oh, let me get you off the screen. This right here, this subscribe sign. It's a thick boy, all 3D printed. And it is awesome. Oh, I got 10 more subs. Look at that. That was 1080. Oddly enough, that's the resolution I stream at. Now it's 1090. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing, everyone. Here we go. Fa-bam. Physical subscribe sign. Do you like my subscribe sign? Pow, 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 pow. Pow, 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 pow. Oh, cool. You do it. What do you got to say, my friend? I just finished my 4x8 DIY plasma CNC, so I added metalworking to my skill set. Now I'm going to fuse metalworking and woodworking. Look at that. We can celebrate that. Heck yeah. Where's the happy sound? Oh, yeah. I had the opportunity to get a very small, low-powered welder. It was a stick and MIG combined, you know, can handle those two. It's not TIG. It's not TIG welder. But, yeah, I'm like, ooh. I didn't know if I wanted to go with quite the model that I had. But, yeah, good for you. Good for you. See, I only know a few people that are, one, a creative person and, you know, can actually design their own solutions in a creative way. But here's what I'm getting at. 2, they have the tools and, more importantly, the expertise to use the tools. Like, there's a few people that do metalworking, traditional woodworking, laser woodworking, CNC carving, and 3D printing. Like, if you've got all of that at your disposal and you know how to use those tools and you're a creative. Now, no hate to people that just, you know, download pre-made stuff off the interwebs and then go make it. No hate. But, like, you're dangerous. You are dangerous. And you do it. I know you fall into that category. Also, Klondike over here, Klondike. No joke. I mean, the man, he's got all the tools, all the robots, all the knowledge on how to use the robots, and he's a creative individual. His stuff is just, it's like, you don't just take one step forward in awesomeness. Like it's just like 10 steps forward, but it's rare and it's hard to obtain. And I just love it. I just love it. Tech Troublemaker. Now, he's got some technical chops. He's got the tools, and he's a creative person. So Tech Troublemaker, I think, you're up there in that league as well. Yeah, fun stuff. I love it. I love creative people. I love everyone in the Good Morning Haas community. You are all awesome. Hey, I tell it like it is. All right, I am going to leave it here. Thank you, everyone. Here are my socials. Come find me on the interwebs. Visit my sites. Play around on IG. Thank you, IG folks, for hanging out. Come over to YouTube. There's a YouTube channel called Awesome Fun Things. That's where we're playing. And I'll catch you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. And James Hicks. I'm on James Hicks's show tonight. Come over, see what we're talking about. And I will I'll see you over there. Okay, here we go. End screen. Gotta go. Love you all. Bye.